Good one. Nice.
This, this one here switches from the solar panels to the generator. And this area is the charge control. You have to control the charge to your batteries. This is what we operate on all night long.
Nice.
And
you have 4 people living here. I mean, Grandma doesn't use a lot of.
well, mostly just 2 people living here.
Yeah. So, but we were 4. We haven't had problems, I think.
No, you haven't had.
No, I've been warm.
You just manage.
Yeah.
You know, and this, you don't see this very often. It collects a lot of mineral in it. This is called an indoor cistern.
Is that the water from the well?
That's the water. And let me show you something. I shouldn't have got my hand wet. So what I do, here a minute, come close. What I do is, see the purple?
Yeah.
Now that's pretty strong. Turn it this way, yeah. See? So this may burn your eyes a little bit when you take your shower.
Oh, because you're putting bleach in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clorox.
Yeah.
It's like $2.50 a gallon. I mean,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Is that what's making the water kind of creamy?
A little.
Yeah.
No, what makes it creamy is the softening.
Oh, okay.
So, but, do you know what a check valve is?
Maybe, because I've been through
A check valve
Yeah.
is like a swinging gate.
Yeah.
It lets fluid go through, but it can't come
Go
back.
Yeah. It's like a
The pump down at the spring,
Mm-hmm.
it has a check valve in the discharge, and it has a pressure switch. So the solar panel makes electricity available, but I have to have my inlet valve here open to cause pressure drop to bring on the pump. And when I get full, I can manually shut it off, or I can let the float valve in there shut it off automatic, either way. But water can't come unless I open this valve and cause a pressure drop and the sun is shining. So then I filter it once coming in, and then I filter it again. This is my pressure pump. And this is my water heater, which it heats the water by the boiler that's over there behind you. And then I run it through a softener, and that's what makes it slick and slimy.
Wasn't it calcium that makes water hard? So you decalcify
Well,
it?
you have lots of different kind of minerals.
Oh, okay.
Because it's spring water, it's coming out of the ground, it's picking up everything.
Yeah.
And so then I soften it, but these are the 5 zone pumps for the baseboard heat. And here's the boiler. But I like to tell everybody I'm very insecure,
Uh-huh.
so I buy groceries
In case.
and supplies.
Yeah.
And I keep spare parts for everything.
Yeah.
Spare pumps, and this is the boiler for the house. And it's my exercise bike and my weightlifting and my dip and chain bar.
Nice. So what do you soften the water with?
Well, there's the process. There's some kind of little beads, or like buckshot. They're kind of a plasticized material, and the minerals cling to that. And then in the middle of the night, every so often, this thing does a backflush, and it uses salt to separate the minerals from those little plastic beads. and flush it down the drain, and then you get back up and running again.
Do you think it would be even creamier if we didn't have that softener?
Well, the softener, I don't know why, but no. No, the softeners are what you rinse and rinse and rinse, and you're like, well, it still feels like
Oh,
there's
that's
soap.
the softener?
But
Yeah.
see, that's from the softener.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But if you notice, I put 9-foot ceiling in.
Yep.
And then the duct over here, see this duct work?
Yep.
That comes and dumps right here. And it originates in the floor of that closet where you girls are.
Mm-hmm.
There's a grill in the floor
Mm-hmm.
so that the air can go down this duct. What happens is when you heat with wood, the air stratifies and the hot air goes up, 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 up.
Mm-hmm.
But simultaneously, when you're burning wood, you know the hot gases go up and out the flue.
Mm-hmm.
You have to replace that air with something.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 feet below your closet floor upstairs, there's a 6-inch pipe just dumping cold air in this duct. So if we get over hot, I open that bedroom door up there, and what happens is the cold air that's being dumped in here merges and brings all that back down here, and yet I don't get freezing temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing right behind you, see, then this roughly 60-degree air from the basement goes up right beside, this is where the combustion air goes up to the heater.
Yeah.
And so you don't need anything mechanical. If you understand how to make air and things happen,
Yeah.
they just happen.
Yeah.
But it all has to be pre-thought.
Well, this is like the warmest house I've been
A
in.
what?
This is a warm house, you know?
Yeah,
so-
yeah. And the propane runs me something like, I don't know, $2.30, $2.50 a gallon.
Okay.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
So I burn mostly wood.
Yeah.
And but I'm very proud of what I've done here. There's backup for everything. It's like taking the truck down and using a jumper cable. And so on and so forth.